Hello, today I'm going to talk about anorexia cases and how they have been growing and being normalized by our society. My general goal is to persuade my audience to make a click and realize how big of a deal this is in response to this presentation. And my specific goal is to inform about this social problem and about this disease and persuade that breaking social standards could be a good solution for the prevention of this disease. Now I'm gonna start with a question. Have you ever felt uncomfortable with your body? Felt shy, awkward, had negative thoughts? Well, imagine having this feeling every day of your life and not being able to handle it in a healthy way. The feeling of uncomfortability with our bodies can be really dangerous, and if it's not treated well, it can end in eating disorders and in unhealthy obsessions, which mess our body, our mind, and our health. As a person who has always struggled with my body and have had some ups and downs, I understand how tough it is, how difficult it is to manage this, and sometimes you just don't understand it's really important, and you end up having this obsession for your body, for your image, that messes you up. Anorexia has always been present in our world. It has been growing along the years and normalized, and well, there should be a change as we know some of the causes, so we should be able to make some changes in our lives. So I'm going to start with the main point, that is that many people struggle with this disease. In fact, as an article from Vanessa Casares says, there is an estimated that 30 million Americans struggle along their lives with this disease at least one time, and 33% to 50% of these people also struggle with mental disorders such as depression. The rate of development of new cases of eating disorders has been growing since the 1950s, along lots of ages, since 6 years old to old people, which is crazy. The large numbers of people diagnosed with anorexia are crazy, and well, doesn't that tell us something? An eating disorder causes so many problems in our health, in our bodies, and shouldn't be presented as something normal. It should be prevented better. It's not normal that so many people decay in this path of an unhealthy obsession. Talking about anorexia sometimes feels a little bit normal, and you say like, oh yeah, he had anorexia. Shouldn't be like that. It's a really severe disease that affects a lot of people and ruins a lot of lives. Now, the second important thing, which are the main causes of anorexia? There are so many causes from anorexia. In this speech, I'm going to talk about one of the main ones, which is the social media and the standards that our society put, and the pressure that men and women, young, old, a lot of it, any age, feel with this pressure. As an article from Behavioral Nutrition says, because disordered eating originates from combination of genetic, environmental, and individual factors, the path of developing such an eating disorder is complex, and it's likely as unique as each person is affected. Social, cultural appearances are a pressure that come with three elements, that it's like internalization, pressure, and exposure to body images promoted in massive media. There is massive pressure from social standards that affect most of people in many ways. We can live this pressure every day in our lives in different environments. The media promotes unrealistic bodies and images which affect mentally a lot of people. People try to fit in these standards and have this perfect body put by the media. Now, the last question is important. What can we do with this? The reality is that we cannot do something magical from a day to another to erase all social standards and forget about them. that is quite difficult. So what we can do is step by step try to change this image that the media works on and start promoting more body positivity. I know that there has been body positivity along the years, but still it's not enough. We need more body positivity, and we need to show images of bodies that are real, and the difference between bodies, and the difference that there are like bigger, skinnier, there are a lot of types of bodies. As Lauren Muhelim says, eating disorders are complex mental illnesses caused by genetics as well as environmental factors. Negative body image is just one potential contributor. So concluding, we can see by statistics that anorexia it's a problem, a big problem that a lot of people go through. We also know some of the causes. So having all this information, we should be able to start making some changes and start promoting more body positivity so we can prevent more anorexia cases. I deeply encourage all of you and all the people to know a little bit more about this topic and try to be more interested so we can all do something about it.